What is up, guys? Wraec is here with new video, and today with a video that has honestly surprised myself that I make this, but it is a question that has popped up quite a lot because people were a bit confused about my choice about the first Ascendant heroes that I built, being SQH, which most people ask about, and PDE. And I made a live stream with Barry. We talked a little bit about it. I stated that SQH is a pretty good support hero, PDE on the other hand not as great. In terms of the skill she provides, it's decent-ish, not really very overwhelming, not really something you want to go for first. So I still have SQH and PDE as my first Ascendant heroes here, and the reason for that is, well, we made a tier list judging every single hero by itself. And the main selling point for both of those heroes is synergy. And not even really in terms of together with each other. It's not like, well, you have this Guardian Queen Laura Ascendant skill, which is just some buffs. It is like, okay, consumes 12 layers, increase attack of allies by 10%, which is nice. I mean, like, it is nice. Restores HP by 25% of the max, and like the other one, the PDE one. Yeah, it is less major even. Consumes 3 layers to grant one ally 1 layer of Mystical Way, which is a dodge ability, so yeah. A little bit of HP restoration, but it's random, so not really that great, to be honest. So this is not really the synergy I'm talking about. The synergy is they both have a synergy with LFA in that sense that they are both tenants for him. And they are the best in slot tenants for LFA, which is quite nice. PDE in general, pretty good tenant. So is SQH, both of them. SQH is in most of the teams, buffs damage with her ascendancy skill or transition skill. She does that even better. Both of them are tenants, so we now have like a 31 million attack LFA. Yeah, 2.55 billion. And then there is one problem, and you can already see that, and that was what sparked all of the confusion. Because, yeah, well, you kind of upgrade the main hero, right? I made this tier list with Barry, and he made a new video about that, by the way, if you want to check that out. He translated all of our talk into a tier list, and from what I've seen, well, it's quite accurate for which hero you want to build first. So, and the best bet heroes were like LFA, DTV, SSM, and Starwing Jara. And in the stream, we basically said LFA is the best hero. I stand by that. LFA is the best hero if you want to go and clear void bosses. And he's insane for that. He requires, I think, from my testing, the least amount of attack to really get a clear, which is very nice. And then you're basically good to go if you have some tenants for him. You can check, by the way, the tenant stats out. Those are quite insane. As you can see now here, the PDE that I have here gives me 459 million HP, 5.2 million attack at T100. The SQH isn't even T100, 5.5 million attack, 464 million HP, which is absolutely bonkers. We can compare it to that Onkirimaru not giving even a million HP. But then again, he's not T5, he's not X100, so that is the thing. But yeah, quite insane tenant stats that we get here. Could be enhanced even more by just upgrading the other two tenants a little bit, and will be even more once we upgrade them to a high level. But yeah, the reason I didn't upgrade LFA is I don't have the core. I don't have it. And then I did a stupid mistake, because after the stream with Barry, which by the way, it started for me at 1:30 a.m. and ended at 5:30 a.m. Which was a little bit, well, let's say tiring. And then I woke up pretty early because I had to work actually on that day, which worked out surprisingly well. The only thing that didn't work out was me selecting the right core of origin from the chest. So yeah, instead of choosing Lord of Fear Aspen, I chose Starwing Jara. So now I have 150 Starwing Jara core shards, which the support already assured me they will change to LFA core shards, which is quite nice. Perks of being a spender, I guess. And well, then I still won't have an LFA core because I will sit at 189 cores, which, yeah, is quite annoying. Honestly, really is quite annoying, because that reduces, of course, the damage my LFA can deal by quite a lot. If we check that out, he's obviously now Divine Power 0. I didn't upgrade the temple yet because I like the third hero to do that. But we can check it out in the temple. Like, the enemies I'm now fighting are Divine Power 6. Oh, it's here. So I deal 35% less damage to them with this LFA. Yeah, and he could be at least Divine Power 2, which would then reduce the gap to 4, and then that would be actually an additional 10% points of damage. So not bad at all, would be quite nice. But yeah, we can't do that right now because I need 11 more core shards, and it is surprisingly difficult to gain 11 core shards. I looked at it and I thought like, okay, yeah, there has to be some way you can whale for it, right? It is idle heroes after all, so I went into here, no, nothing. Cool events, let's check that out. Transcendence package, now those are cores. Maybe something here. Well, those are just resonance materials. No, maybe the last one, the monthly deluxe chest, by the way, great. That one is fun every single month. Nah, nothing in here. No weekly package with any core shards, no daily package with any core shards. Nothing in the Starry Gem Mall. So, and the event, yeah, there was a way to actually gain some core shards, though pretty unreliable way. At this one, it was limited to 40. So even if you thought like, okay, the loot is super great, can I continue? No, you can't. And by the way, the only core shard that I got was like I got this box, and this doesn't even include LFA core shards. So now I indeed have a single box here, a single core box, single core shard box for one of those cores, from which I, by the way, own 4. I own this one, this one, this one, this one, not this one. I don't own Doppelganger Natalia, but the problem is if you are a whale and you go into events and you get all of those core boxes, then oftentimes if you try to gain it by collecting core shards from the campaign, your spending will outpace the gain of the free shards, which in the end means you will be like 2 or 3 shards short, which is now the case. Well, not really with the LFA core, but could have been the case with the LFA core. And then you find yourself in the awkward position where you really want that core, but you would have to wait for like 25 more shards, which might take a month. So in general, I tend to go for cores that I don't really want, which was the case with the LFA core. I didn't need that. It wasn't necessary to have. But now, of course, with LFA being such a huge damage dealer, I need it. And the way I will eventually earn it, I need to drop like 1 or 2 from Void Campaign, which, it's pretty rare. None here at the moment. But I will get them from Starland Arena, which is quite nice. We can get some there, but it's really like Starland Arena will give you some core shots if you buy them and you select them over a lot of other stuff that is nice. I usually tend to go for like Starspawn materials for some rerolls or something, but you can get them here. There is the LFA core shots. I already bought 2, so I can get like 8 more. Then the rest of them I have to drop them from the campaign. So that will hopefully work. The store ends in 364 hours. Starland in itself ends in 196 hours. So by then I hopefully have it, but that still means like for me, 8 days of waiting, which is a lot for whale in an idle game. Idle games are typically not that idle for whale. And yeah, I consider myself that. I guess you guys do too. So in that sense, yeah, we'll have to wait a little bit until then. I tried to clear boss 9 now and it didn't really work out. At the best attempt, I got the boss to like 10%. And when the boss is killed, you're pretty much in a good position. So considering I got the boss to 10%, I'm more than optimistic that once I get that upgrade on the LFA, I'm more than capable of clearing this. Until then, I will try to enhance the attack a little bit. Maybe we can get a good clear. Maybe I will do it tomorrow. If I do, then we will see a video about that. 31 million attack is of course a little bit flexed. We got a flag here. If I remove that and put in like, maybe let's put an Endless Cane in there, then we are down to 30. So that's a thing. And we have attack stone here, which is also a thing. But like, pretty good attack, pretty good growth. Now I hope you hopefully understand why I choose SQH and PDE, despite them not having the best ratings in the tier list. We got good synergy with LFA as tenants. That works well for me, and they are on most teams. And I think it's perfectly fine to just select your main clear, your main hero, depending on the tier list, or not really depending, but looking at the tier list for some good options. And then you can go and select basically whatever you want. And if you want to go for tenant stats, so be it. You'll be perfectly fine doing that. And with that, I wish you guys a great day, and we'll see us in the next one.